That little red text, only two left in stock, that ticking clock on the deal of the day, it's the digital heartbeat of modern shopping. And it's designed to make your own heart beat a little faster. This is the universe language of scarcity and urgency, used by every major company on the planet, from Amazon to Nike. These two triggers are the jet fuel of e-commerce. They can make us feel like we've stumbled upon an incredible opportunity, a secret deal that we must act on now. But there's a multi-billion-dollar question we need to ask. Are they telling us the truth? Because some companies, some of the biggest in the world, use these tools to create genuine excitement and value, but many others use them to create a web of deception, a constant low-grade anxiety that pushes us to buy. They are playing a dangerous game, trading your long-term trust for a short-term sale. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to pull back the curtain on how the world's biggest brands use these tactics. We'll expose the manipulative tricks of the Hall of Shame and celebrate the brilliant strategies of the Hall of Fame, so you can become a smarter consumer and build a more honest business. Let's get crystal clear on what these two triggers are. They're related, but they target different parts of our decision-making process. First up is scarcity. Scarcity is all about quantity. It tells us that a resource is limited. The classic examples are limited edition, only 3 left in stock, or only 100 will be made. Scarcity works because it creates a feeling of exclusivity. If you can get something that others can't, it feels more valuable. It makes us feel like we're part of an elite group. And it's not just a product, it's a status symbol. Next up, urgency. Urgency is all about timing. It tells us we have a limited window to act. Sale ends tonight, offer expires in 59 minutes, last day for free shipping. Urgency works by defeating procrastination. It forces us to answer a simple question. Do I want this? Yes or no? Right now, it creates a consequence for waiting, forcing us to fence and towards the checkout button. When a company combines them, a limited stock item on a flash sale, it's incredibly powerful. But the entire foundation of that power rests on one thing: is it real? Let's start with the dark side. These are brands that often use what I call illusory scarcity and manufactured urgency. First, the travel industry. Let's look at bookings.com or Expedia. This is a masterclass in psychological pressure. Only one room left. But that one room in the hotel, or is it just in the block of rooms this website has access to? 23 people viewed this, but that doesn't mean they're booking it. These vague but stressful statements create intense pressure to book now, preventing you from comparing prices or thinking it's over. It's designed to make you panic buy your vacation. Next, let's talk about fast fashion like Shein or Temu. Look at this, a flash sale ending in 2 hours, another one over here, another one over there. The problem is, this urgency is constant. When everything is urgent, nothing is. These timers often just reset. It's manufactured urgency designed to create a frantic shopping environment where you're so scared of missing a deal that you fill your cart without thinking about what you actually need. And of course, we have to talk about Amazon's lightning deals. Now, some of these deals are legitimate, but the system is designed to create a maximum pressure. The rapidly filling claimed bar and your ticking clock pushes you to buy instantly. It can lead to impulse purchases you later regret. The issue is when this becomes the default state, training us to react to timers rather than making considered purchasing decisions. Okay, now for the good guys. These brands have built empires on doing this the right way, building hype and trust simultaneously. The undisputed champion of scarcity is Nike. Specifically with their sneakers app. When Nike says a shoe is limited, they mean it. Thousands of people enter a draw for only a few hundred pairs. The scarcity is 100% real, and it has created a culture of hype and desire that is the envy of the marketing world. They don't need fake timers, the product's genuine rarity does all the work. It makes owning a pair feel like a true victory. Next, the master of urgency. That's Starbucks. Think about the pumpkin spice latte. Starbucks doesn't say sale ends Friday. They simply announce that it's back for the fall season. This is authentic, time-based urgency. You know it's not going to be around forever, so you make a point to get it. It's not a stressful pressure tactic, it's a fun seasonal event that people look forward to all year. It builds tradition and brand loyalty. And we can't forget Supreme. Supreme built its entire billion-dollar valuation on one principle: extreme, authentic scarcity. They release a small amount of products in their weekly drops and it sells out in seconds. The scarcity is the entire brand's identity. It's not a trick, it's the whole point. This has created one of the most loyal fan bases in the world. So what's the difference between the Hall of Shame and the Hall of Fame? The honest brands pass the simple 3-question test. First, is it true? Is the Nike sneaker actually sold out? Yes. Does the Starbucks PSL actually leave the menu after full? Yes. Can a customer easily prove you're lying with a Shein timer that just resets? If so, you're on the wrong side of the line. Second, does it feel like a fun event or a source of anxiety? The PSL launch is an event. A Nike drop is an event. Being told 15 people are looking at your hotel room is just anxiety. I aim to create a positive anticipation and negative pressure. And third, does it align with your brand? Supreme Scarcity is their brand. Nike Scarcity reinforces their status as a leader in culture and cool. If your only reason for using scarcity is to scare someone into a quick sale, it's not a brand strategy, it's a cheap trick. I'm sorry, but it is. Here's the bottom line. The tools of scarcity and urgency are neutral. They can be used to build cathedrals of brand loyalty like Nike and Starbucks, or they can be used to create cheap, manipulative funhouses that leave customers tricked and regretful. In a world where consumers are smarter and more skeptical than ever, transparency isn't just a nice to have, it's a competitive advantage. The future belongs to brands that customers are proud to buy from, not ones they feel like they have to escape from. Always choose to build trust. So I want to hear from you. Which companies do you think does this best and which one does this the absolute worst? Name names in the comments below and let's discuss. If you found this breakdown valuable, a thumbs up would be amazing, and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the marketing strategies of the world's biggest brands. Thanks for watching and go build something you're proud of.